Hi guys, alright? Hope you're alright. My name's Nick. Welcome to my channel. On this channel I talk about my journey with MS, our lifestyle and doTERRA essential oils. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see at the end, please give us a thumbs up and please don't hesitate to subscribe. So this video I'm going to talk about my 10 years of being diagnosed with MS. Can't believe how quickly time's gone. I was diagnosed in 2010 and it's now September 2020. So I'm going to take you through my first symptoms, how I was diagnosed, and then how much we've grown and how we've just got on with it and made the most of this diagnosis. So firstly, when I was diagnosed, it was my walking that was deteriorating very much so. The boys were young at that time. They were 3 and 5 and I just couldn't take them anywhere and do the whole getting in the car, getting the pushchair out, and I was finding it harder and harder. Therefore, I went to the doctors. The doctors gave me lots of tests and I just remember walking up and down and showing them how poor my walking was. Now in Australia it was very hot, so I always thought it's just the hot weather, how hot I'm getting. The heat sensitivity was intense, but I used to just sit down, drink some water, and then after 5 minutes rest I'd be able to get up and walk again. But I just knew something wasn't right. A bit of restless leg, poor balance, coordination, speaking, that kind of thing, remembering things. So there was a lot going on. So my normal GP referred me to a neurologist in the city, and on further testing I had an MRI and it was found that I had lesions on my spine and in my brain. Therefore, I was diagnosed with MS and I went straight on a monthly infusion called Tysabri, which I used to go up to the hospital and have that infusion over a 4-hour period. So that was my monthly life with MS, but we got by. I'm still driving, so I was dropping the children at school and just thankfully not working. I was able to just build myself up each day as it came, just get one week at a time, 1 year at a time. After 4 years, I then was given the option to go onto a tablet, and I'm still on that tablet. That's Tecfidera, and I take that once in the morning and once in the evening, and it really suits, again, that I don't have to go up to the hospital for treatment. So yes, I'm still on Tecfidera, having to have a yearly blood test, yearly MRI, but I'm now under the Perrin Institute at Sir Charles Gardner Hospital, and my neurologist looks after me there and I can speak to a nurse, etc, etc. So overall, MSWA, that looks after us here in Perth, Western Australia, have been fantastic. Initially it started with help with a little bit of cooking and a little bit of domestic help around the house, but now it's progressed over the years to mostly every day that I get assistance with the food preparation and domestic around the house. So symptoms that are still around today are definitely the fatigue, the balancing and lack of coordination, but I have been doing some research this week for this video and I noticed that I now don't get a symptom that I used to have. When I used to pull my head down, I used to have a shooting all the way down my back, like an electrical current, and I've since learnt, and I'll put the syndrome here, that this symptom I don't have anymore, and my neurologist pointed out that I had a kind of swollen disc in my neck which has now gone down, and therefore I'm putting two together, and now I don't have that situation in my neck. I don't get this syndrome, this shooting syndrome, which is a positive. So overall, since the initial symptoms, I'm going to talk about symptoms that I have now, and overall I'm one of the lucky ones. I think I've not deteriorated that badly. My whole thing is, and I've learnt this over the 10 years, that it is what it is, and some things you just have to let go. So let it go and move on and be a better person. So I'd say my symptoms aren't not so invisible now, because I don't walk very well, and I'm walking with mobile aids to keep me mobile. So I have a walker, I have a crutch, and normally when you're pushing the trolley around the shopping centres, I've got that balance here anyway. So loads of seating in any area, public area that we go to. So I always make sure that I sit down and take the load off just for 5 minutes, and then I can go again. So I don't know if you watch these videos, you'll know my hair got quite thin at one stage. It's just going back and getting a little bit of curl back in it. So there's definitely, if you watch these videos over the last 3 years, you'll see a difference in hairstyles and hair thickness. My eyes are not too bad. I wear contact lenses and glasses, and there's not been much deterioration there. My senses, my touch and my taste are somewhat normal, I'd say. I don't know any difference. So I can taste and I can touch, and coordination is probably a little bit worse than it was. Toilet issues have got they got intense, and now I'm on a medication for that called Betmiga, and I'll put the video of my Betmiga down below. My weight has fluctuated up and down, so hopefully I'm on a good regime at the moment and can get a lot stronger, and then therefore hopefully my steps and walking will improve. Watch this space. I feel personally I've definitely grown as a person. I have a very good friends around me, and of course MSWA, the support I have from them has been incredible. So currently MSWA have a facility near to the house that I can go to the physio, I can see the counsellor, I can see the nurse, I can have OT. So that's been within the last couple of years I've had that support. Also in the last couple of years, the National Disability Insurance Scheme, it's known as the NDIS, have come on board, and I now have a yearly budget that helps me to assist me with day-to-day life, and to make my life easier, and equipment that I need that is deemed to be necessary to make my life easier, I've been lucky enough to have. So thanks to the NDIS. So moving on to how I feel now after 10 years. I'd like to think that when I talk about my MS, I'm the most enthusiastic person in the room. I'm very motivated to do exercises, and definitely since lockdown to do something every day, whether it be a Joe Wicks or a walk up and down the road. I'm definitely motivated to do that. I've since learned how to meditate, and again, if you watch my videos, you'll know I'm always very grateful to be here. So things in place that I have now that I didn't have previously was things like, now we have Netflix, we can do lots more online shopping, things that are definitely improving my weekly life whilst I'm indoors. So technology has definitely improved, and I've been lucky enough to get a MacBook Air, and hopefully I'll be editing and the videos will be much more improved, my editing technique. So again, watch this space. So just to end up, a few things that I think are important to achieve with MS is to have good people around you, to have solid, good friendships, to try and stay motivated to exercise, take your medication, a little bit of downtime, it's always important. Drink lots of water, sleep. And so I'll end it here. If you've got any questions, do not hesitate to drop them below and I'll go through them. But I just want to say that life is good for me with MS. I hope it is for you, and would like to take this opportunity to say thanks for watching. Take care, and this 10 years has definitely flown by. So I hope you're getting on okay, and we'll see you soon in a future video. Take care, thanks for watching. Bye.